Now, a big part of your comedy is your keyboard or your keyboards. How many do you have?
I buy a lot of. I like keyboards of a very specific era, and that era is about 86 to 89. Like, the problem is MIDI keyboards got too sophisticated after that. They use stereo inputs, and instead of actually, they started synthesizing sounds. They just start to sound a bit too good. But there's this beautiful period where the early ones just sound
tacky and analog. Is that?
Yeah, they sound analog, but they're also using the chips very often from like early Sega Mega Drives, and genuinely, and like the Atari 2600. So like a lot of those keyboards just sound like Donkey Kong or those sort of classic games. So I have a real love for that period of keyboard. Yeah.
Do you have one with you today?
Yeah.
Do you reckon we could maybe have a look at it? Maybe you can describe. Which one is this one?
This is my favorite one. This is Yamaha Portasound PSS 260. So this is from '86, and if I yank it up here, but I'll just move the mic down a tiny bit over the speaker. So like these kind of sounds that are just. Like that's called synthesizer, for example. That's not trying to be anything. Like saxophone, that doesn't sound like a saxophone. And they all kind of sound a bit the same as well, regardless of what they think they are. But this keyboard's all about the beats, really, because you get that incredible so that's your pops beat, and then the disco beat is probably the most famous one. There you go. So hang on, if we put that to there, you get that's the theme from Knight Rider.
Nice. do you ever use your musical skills to maybe woo the ladies, or?
I don't know if the ladies are that impressed by 3-foot plastic pianos from the mid '80s. My father's a real piano player, so
does he look down at you?
He really does. He's one of those, like, he's a professional jazz musician, and he's coming over for the end of this festival this year. Okay. So that's going to be hilarious. There'll be no cursing those nights. But he can really do it properly. So he just thinks these are the stupidest things ever.
So what's your songwriting process when you're recording material?
I usually get I don't know. Trying to think of an idea. Like I wrote a song last year called Very Mild Superpowers, which is about having inconsequential skills in life. And that came, I was in a hotel one day, and it was one of those hotels with 5 different elevators. And I just, about 3 times in a row, I was with Daniel Kitson, and I managed to pick the correct elevator.
Wow.
Like we always do that game, we just stand in front of the one you think it's going to be. Yeah. So I stood in front of it and just kept getting it right. So like he said, what if that was your main gift in life? Like someone like Stephen Hawking has the whole theoretical physics thing. What my skill is standing in front of the correct lift. But then, so from that, I then started to try and think of other inconsequential skills that either I had or that other people had, and then a song kind of forms directly out of that. So in this year's show, the song My Beefs is just all of the things that have infuriated me in the last sort of 4 months. So it's quite an easy song to write, because you just got to keep a pen and paper with you all the time and write down everything that happens.
Yeah.